Hi, I'm Tim. I'm the director of photography for digital at ESPN. To define critical thinking is really hard. You know, it's something that is a learned behavior that you can be taught and then you can work on. But you look at a story and you have to understand what that is. And sometimes that story is developing in front of you and it's moving targets. Critical thinking is the skill that lets you break that down as the story unfolds. And you got to know as much or more about what's happening than anybody else in the room. Just because you have a camera doesn't mean you just point it at different things and you make pictures without understanding. When you look at a photograph, right, and you see the obvious, most people can do that. A great photographer looking through a camera has to see everything else. They have to see those little things that are going to make that photograph. You stop and you look at something and you don't let the emotion of that moment get in the way of understanding what that moment means. And I think that that is the difference between a professional journalist, a professional photographer, and a citizen is they look at the world as it's in front of them, but they don't necessarily understand it. Our job is to break that down to its base level and bring back a series or a photograph that puts that together and tells that story. And that's where a photographer who uses, as I always joke with them, like, use your mind, use your mind, break it down, figure it out. What is the story? And then how does it go from picture to picture? And how does one picture advance to the next picture, advance to the next picture, advance to the next picture, until at the end you have a greater understanding of a person, a place, or an event, and then you present that to somebody. And I think that is an incredible skill to have.